guys, it's Kyra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my thumbnails. So I'm going to pull up a little screencast and put it on the screen here so that you guys can see what I'm doing on my laptop. But let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come and do Google Photos. I've always filmed my videos on my phone, so they will upload to Google Photos and then I can get it into my laptop. So here is the clip that I took to get my thumbnail picture, so I'm just going to start playing it. It doesn't really matter if the volume's on or not, but I just pose in a bunch of different ways, and then I'm going to pick whichever one I like best. So like this one right here, this one was good, and so was, let's see, this one's pretty good. Let's see, is there any more? That one's not bad. I feel like the hands always add to it, but for my vision of the thumbnail, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go back. It was like at 2 seconds, right? It was like right at the beginning. Yeah, right. Well, I want my hands. Yeah, I don't want my hands actually. Let's do right there. That looks good. So then I will just pull up a snipping tool, basically taking a screenshot. This is from my last thumbnail, but let me see here. Okay, so I will just drag, get the whole entire thing in to the best of my abilities. And it doesn't really matter what size it is because I will resize it when I edit it. Then I will save it as whatever I want. This is actually, I don't know if I said this right, but this is the thumbnail for the video right here. So I actually have to create a new folder really quick. How I edit my thumbnails. And then in whatever, so I make a folder for each video, and then inside that folder I will have a folder just for the thumbnail. So I always call it just thumbnail before, and I will just save it there. Okay, so after I get that, then I go into Pixlr. This is free, just on a website, and I always go to Web 720 because sometimes if you do the full HD, it takes up too much space. So I always do the Web 720. And I'm just going to call it whatever the video is. So I go how I edit my thumbnails thumbnail. So like if it's like yoga challenge, you'd be like yoga challenge thumbnail. That makes sense. Then I create, and it just brings you up with this blank transparent canvas. So I'm going to add an image, and I'm going to go to browse. And this is going to bring me just into all the files on my computer. It'd be up here. I have my thumbnails. And then I open up whatever picture it is. Don't hit create new, that's going to create a brand new file. I hit add to current, and I'll just create a new layer. Zoom out, because as you can see, there's the perimeters here. Very big. So I'm just going to make it smaller until I like how I am fitted on the screen. Okay. I like that. Well, actually, let's move over because as you can see, there's like a symbol right up here because I don't download the video to get my screenshot of it. So we're just going to move over a little bit so I don't have to blur that out. Okay, and then the more room at the top, the better for this because I have an idea of what I want in my head. So like have an idea or like draw it on paper, something of kind of what you want it to look like if you don't know. Okay, then I just come here, I go to adjust, I hit auto fix. Sometimes it'll make it too red, so like I turn that vibrance down, but this one actually looks pretty good. Then, every once in a while, I will come in with, which tool is it? It's this one. It's the Sharpen and Blur. I just turn on Strength 100. I'm going to make the size bigger, and I will blur out the entire background. It's already pretty blurry, and it's like mainly one solid color. And so I'll just go in as close as I can to myself with the nice big one, just to get everything blurred. And then once I do that, then I will turn down the size, and then I will go in closer to my body to really get all that blurred. It honestly makes you stand out so much more from your background, and I think it really helps. So there we go. I blurred the background, so I'm popping out a little bit more. But yeah. Then I will come in with the text, and I use the same text on every single one of my thumbnails, along with same colors and everything. So I will normally just title it whatever the title of the video is. So how I make my thumbnails. And there's a ton of different other things like you can do on here, but these are just the basic things I do. I use the font called Daddy Day. It's very just block font that looks good and it pops. Then I'll make an outline and I'll just change the color to black. I'm going to move it because I'm going to want it at the top here. And you can just change like a ton of different stuff, but I'm just going to make the size a little bigger. Maybe like this. Big? I don't know. Let me stretch it out until it'll go all into one line. So that's too big. It's always hard to find the perfect size. So I want it a little bigger than this. Maybe I'll go like 115. That looks pretty good. And then I can just center it. It'll show the center marks. And there we go. I have my title. So now you're like, is that all you do in your thumbnails? No, it's not. I always add in extra pictures. Sometimes you can find them on here if you go to like the elements and stuff. But for this, I'm going to be adding the different icons of the different websites I use. So this one's called Pixlr, Pixlr. So if I can I'll find a picture of that logo and then I'll add it in. But for now, I think that's all I need in this one. Okay, here we go. So then down here is the save button. I'm going to click that. And then I hit download. It'll pop up this bar at the bottom. And I wait for that to get done. Okay, there we go. Pops up this bar. I click show in folder because it just downloads to my downloads folder. And that is not where I need it. And I will just put it in the new, where I want it to be at. So, how I edit my thumbnails. Okay, now once I got that done, I go into PixArt and I'll just hit start editing. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I usually use like star overlays and stuff, and that's where I get all these like overlays. So I'm gonna do the add sticker option. And then they just have like different pictures you can edit and stuff. Sorry, there's a fly that keeps on bothering me. But I hit upload so I can upload my own picture. Pick the thumbnail I just made in Pixlr. And then here we go. It's all pulled up in here. So I'm going to see if they just have their own PixArt logo. They don't. Okay. I am going to add an overlay. I just don't know what overlay yet. So I normally just type in like stars or white star and just stuff like that and to find a good one. This one's actually, I wish this one had like the white inside all the stars, but it doesn't. Let's type in stars with an S. This one might be good. Let me see. So I will just like pick different little things like this so that they can overlay and just, it adds more to your picture or your thumbnail. So just like that, there's just a little corner. And actually if you click it and then you go to blend, you can actually hit overlay and it'll soften them a little bit so it kind of fits in with your back, like your main picture. So I'm just going to copy that and then paste it, and then I'm going to drag the other one over to the other side. So I have it in that corner. And then there, I just have two little overlays. So now I want to add the images like I was talking about. So what I'm going to have to do for this one, I'm not going to save it quite yet because I just want to look around. But I use some different websites to find just free images, free stock photos. So I use Pexels a lot. So I'm just going to search like PixArt and see if they pop up something with their logo. No, they don't. And then also Pixlr. Or else I will just go to the website and like use the, what do you call it, the snipping tool. So yeah, they don't have any. So I'll use that. I will also use Unsplash. This one's not bad either. So I'm just going to type in PixArt and see, like, none of them, I didn't think they were going to pop up, but it's always a good idea just to check. Pixlr. Yeah, okay. So I'm actually going to have to go back into Pixlr. I didn't know if I would have to, but I'm probably gonna have to, yeah. So I'm just gonna hit download. I will name it How I Make My Thumbnails 1. They're also different, and then I finally get the final one, and then it's like, I just call it like final or new. How I Make My Thumbnails thumbnail. So I'm going to download on that. It's going to put it in that bottom bar again. Show it in folder. Copy it from that and put it in wherever I need it at. And it's in there. Okay, let's go back to Pixlr. I'm going to go to their home. And see, they have this logo right up here, and they also have this one. I think I want to use the one that's blue right here, so I'm just going to pull up my snipping tool again, which still has the old one. I'm going to hit new. And I'm going to make a little box around just that logo there. And there we go. I will have their logo now to put in. So I'm just going to File, Save As, and then Pixlr icon. Or, yeah, we'll just do Pixlr icon. So save that. Then I'm going to go into PixArt. Oh, let me just open it up again. They have, I know they have a purple and blue. Why can I not find just like you know that picture that's right up there in their little icon there? That's what I want. What, I wonder if I can snip tool that. Okay, sorry guys, I just had to stop really quick and then come back. I could not get it up for some reason, but here it is. I'm gonna go here. There we go. Okay, let's move this out of the way, hit new. And I'm just gonna come up to the very top and see if I can snip that little logo out. Okay, I think if I maximize that and just kind of cut it out and stuff, it should work. Save as, and then PixArt icon. Okay, so now I will have both of the icons saved. Just go back into Pixlr, create new, 720. And this will be the final one, so I'll just put like final, how I edit my thumbnails, thumbnail. I will add the first image that I made in, I forgot to put the one afterwards. You kind of have to look really closely sometimes. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, this one has the stars and stuff. And then it normally just fits it perfectly on there, if it is the right size. Okay, now I'm going to hit add image again. We're going to pick the Pixlr icon. And I'm just going to kind of drag it around and stuff until I like it. Another thing you can do is take these icons, put them in Pixlr in a different project, and then you can adjust them in there. But I don't really want to do that, so I think the only thing I'm going to do is I might, that's blurring the whole thing. I want just this to be a little bit clearer, I guess, like a little more see-through. Clone stamp, sharpen, blur. I'm just gonna blur the edges, so I'm gonna hit blur. I'm gonna turn the strength down to right around 50. I'm just gonna take this on the edges of the Pixlr icon. It'll just make it blend into the background better while still allowing it to be kind of pop out. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the PixArt logo. Browse, PixArt icon, add to current. See, it's so tiny, but oh, that looks so bad. Alright guys, if this looks a little different and just everything in general, my computer is gonna die and I reached the limit of screen recording, so I had to just get everything situated. But I now have the new PixArt logo, so I'm gonna put that in here. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better than the old one. And then I will just kind of turn it just to kind of make it look better. And then I'm going to come in here with the blur tool again. And I really enjoy using this blur tool. It just makes it look a little better. It makes things pop more if you need them to. So I'm just gonna go in wherever else I think there needs to be a little bit more blur, which I think it looks pretty good. And then again, I will go back and just hit save. This is the final one. Hit download. Normally my final one is made on PixArt, but in this case it is not. So I'm going to put in the new, put it back in the folder that I need it in, and then when I go to upload my video, it will also, I can put it on there. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the little bell icon so you're notified every single time I post, which will be every Wednesday and Saturday. How did I get that mixed up? Wednesday? I was about to say Wednesday and Friday. I don't know. Also, I'm trying to like pre-record a bunch of videos. As you guys noticed, I probably didn't post on Wednesday. I didn't have a single video filmed or edited. So yeah, I'm trying to get ahead today and film a couple. So if I'm wearing this shirt in a couple of videos, that's why. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!